Hey, everybody, this is an opportunity for every single MSP channel partners in the market, but also all your customers, all your employees, even your family members. And what is this? We're about to help you build your digital twin. What is that? It's an AI digital twin, but it's not an AI agent. It's a thing that you want to build first, because this could help you build your digital, agents all over the place. But to do this, you got to start someplace. And Manuj has figured out an amazing, fun experience way to get you up and running with your first digital twin in under 3 hours. Crazy, isn't it? Manuj, tell me a bit about this, my friend.
Yeah,
How
I mean,
this matters.
thank you so much. Yeah, very, very excited about this. We've been talking in the past conversations how to create a full replica of your mind. Like the mind is complex because it has a logical mind, it has subconscious mind, but with enough data, a specific type of data that we have collected, we collect, we can create a full replica of your mind that is a digital version of your personality. Like we were talking before this interview that, Julian, it's so much fun to be around you. Like you have such an amazing sense of humor and you just like to have fun, right? But if we create just the logical aspect of your business side, that will not be a true digital twin of you, right? So in order to create a true digital twin, we need to infuse it with your sense of humor, with your quick wit, all of that, right? So when we create that, now that digital twin is going to look at the world just like you do, and then it can figure out and say, you know what, Julian, you are sending all these emails or whatever you are doing in your business. I can help you build a digital twin and manage it for you. So you can stop thinking about what this whole world is all about, this whole AI thing that has landed on your lap. Let the thinking happen in your digital twin's mind, which will actually get rid of a lot of chatter, a lot of noise in your mind, bring that stress down, and help you elevate your own creativity so that you can start working even deeper with the digital twin. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so the bottom line here is that this, right? We want everyone to build a digital twin. And every digital twin is personalized. It's you, right? Now, in a way, we're building a framework, right, to build your digital twin. And then as you continually add more and more, it fills in the gaps and it fills in the dots. It gets better every day. But you got to get started. We got to get the outline right. We got to get the structure. We got to get a framework. And this is what you're going to do. And so the first thing, step one, is it's gonna take you 3 hours. You can do this virtually if you want. Manuj also has a platform to help guide this journey, so we'll talk a bit about that. But step one is you get into the virtual version, get up and running with your digital twin, and then from there, actually, you're gonna see where this goes. It's gonna light up, right? And you're gonna see how far you could take this. So just give me a bit of an overview of the step one, creating the framework of the digital twin virtually first.
So first and foremost, we need, because AI is nothing if we don't feed it the right data. So we have a specific protocol for you to collect the data about yourself, and that caters to your logical mind as well as your subconscious mind. And this will take about an hour or so. And believe me, when you do this data collection about yourself, that process itself is quite fun, because we go through life and we know a little bit about ourselves that, I like vanilla ice cream, I like to wear black or whatever. But really, most people haven't sat down in years to really kind of talk to themselves and understand themselves, how far they have come, how did they tackle life's journey. So what we do is we actually make them do that. And some people have resistance. I mean, I want to be open and upfront, because they don't want to look at their past. They don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. But that's where the breakthroughs start to happen, even before we actually create the digital twin. So that is the first step. It takes about an hour. It's almost like an introspection, talking to yourself. And then you collect the data based on that conversation. And then we feed that data into AI. Now, obviously we are talking to a cybersecurity expert. I have written a book on cybersecurity myself. You run a cybersecurity community. So a lot of people are afraid, oh, where is this data going? What is happening? So we take special care in making sure that this is just not any private information that you don't want to get out there. It's more just about your personality. Like, as I said, your sense of humor, you want to showcase that to the world. You don't want to, it's not private, it's not something you want to hide. That's your personality trait. So these are the things we collect, and we create that digital twin to represent you.
And you feed this information into your platform, right? That's
Yeah, yeah,
secure, cybersecurity wise, right? And
yeah.
now it starts to build your digital twin. So now we've got the content, it's in the platform, it's building this twin. What's the next part of that?
Yeah. So think of it now, you have the digital twin. It's like a Ferrari, right? Now you need to learn how to drive the Ferrari. This Ferrari has 5 gears, which I have explained in previous podcasts as well, but let's do it again. So the first gear is purpose, like which direction you want to take this Ferrari in. So your life, your business, you have certain vision of your life. Okay, I want to retire at this age, and when I retire, I want to do this and all of that stuff. So this helps you determine that direction with absolute clarity. And then it helps you start making decisions in that direction. That, okay, if you want to retire by this age, now you work backward from there and say, what are you doing today to make that happen in 5 years or 6 years, whatever. And so that really optimizes. It's almost like putting grease in the wheels, make it like go faster and smoother. The next thing is your identity. So we all as humans, we say, oh, you know what, I will start to become that person when I have this much money. So I will enjoy the retired life when I have this much money. And then I put all the emphasis on collecting that money, whereas the world sees you and says, oh, you're not there yet, so you don't deserve that money. So it's like a game that we play with each other and get burnt out in that game. But the easy way is, if we start shifting our identity to that person that already has retired, has that money. The funny thing is, it just happens, like it comes to you effortlessly, like almost automatically. People just find you and they say, hey, oh, I was looking for you, exactly the thing that you provide, or whatever. So that's the second gear. You're shifting your identity. The third one is relationship. So again, in business, we all know, no matter what happens with technology, no matter how advanced AI gets, business is always going to be about people. We're always going to have clients. We're always going to have, our team members, our employees, our partners, vendors, whatever. But more and more, it will be our human values, our personality that will be valued, rather than the goods or services that we are selling, because that will be all kind of like managed by these digital twins, AI agents, and whatnot. So that will be your relationship and network and community development. So that's the third gear. The fourth one is courage to take action, because even if you have everything going for you, you know the direction, this is who I want to become, people know you, but you don't take any action. You just, like, you're just hoping that, oh, it will just happen someday. And you're, just, for lack of a better word, don't even get out of your bed. That's not going to really change anything for you. But the thing is that most people are afraid of taking big action because they think it's too risky, and people will laugh at them, or they will, it's risking too much for an unknown desire. But the thing is, our mind is not able to like take a big goal and chunk it down into smaller steps. So what we do is, with this digital twin, I can say, look, my goal is to retire in 5 years. That may be a ambitious goal, but I want you to give me a plan that I can start implementing today, right now, so that I can make incremental progress, 1% a day. And I hit that goal sooner than 5 years, or at least at that 5 year mark, right? So now this digital twin is super intelligent. It knows me well. It knows what I like doing, what I like, where I like to have fun. So it infuses those things in my calendar, so that I like, I mean, being in business, being, having gone through life, we can read all the motivation books, we can like do all the personal development, but the best thing that moves us forward is when we are having fun. It's like a child's play, like we just like do it, right? So this digital twin can make work fun for you and give it your, like, incremental steps you can do. So that's gear number 4. And the fifth one is, which everyone is talking about, AI agents. Like all of this, what I described, everything that is repetitive, everything that is, that can be done by the machine, that is logical, that can be offloaded to the machine. So wrapping it all up, think about this, right? You have a digital machine, a twin that works like a Ferrari, and you have, like, 5 gears in it, but you don't even need to drive that Ferrari anymore. You just sit there and read a magazine and let the AI agents like kind of drive it and take you where you want to take you, right? So that's the idea.
So, I mean, simplified for sure, right? But the main thing here, folks, it's a journey, all right? And we need to start the journey. So step 1 for me is let's get that framework of a digital agent for you, your digital twin structured. Let's get you on a platform that can kind of like move you along this journey, these 5 steps, as Manuj says. And then you determine how far you want to go. You can jump off anytime, right? But if you want to go further, then you can engage with Manuj to kind of keep going further. So step 1 for me is let's get you up and running with your digital twin. You can do this virtually. It takes about 3 hours. We'll put some information of how you can get into that program. And the other part, of course, if you want to just go big right away, then you can actually engage directly with Manuj, have him actually come to you in person, right? Have your entire team ready, invite your customers even, right? And have him walk you through this process in person using a platform to build your digital twin all the way through to here's how you can build your AI agents to help you do all these activities. And that's, my friend, is the game, right? Is how do we get you from point A to point B, and how do we get you there from here? And to do this, you can talk a lot about AI, read a lot about AI, but you got to start putting a stake in the ground. And I think that starts with building your digital twin. And that's what Manuj is doing. Manuj, so basically you can do this at any time. So, I'm going to encourage people to reach out to you and figure out what your schedules are and let them know when the next, sessions are going to happen. And from there, we'll see how this works. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good.